Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pike County Central for football action. Tonight will be the Pike Central Hawks hosting the Floyd Central Jaguars. I'll get you right here in a minute, Larry, as the big district game here, first district game of the season, I think, for either one of these teams.
I think you're right. Coming into this game, both teams just the opposite, as Pike Central was over at Letcher Central last week and got beat 55-0 or 55-6 or
50-0, I believe.
50, yeah, and Floyd Central went down to Prestonsburg and beat Prestonsburg and broke a string. That was a string similar to Florida and Kentucky. Been 32 years since a team in Florida County had beat Prestonsburg. Florida Central went down and handled them pretty easy. So Florida Central comes in tonight 4-1. Only loss coming to Lynn Camp, and Pike Central 1-3, I think. So one team trying to keep the momentum up, and the other one's trying to get the momentum back. I know Pike Central looked pretty good in that Pike County Bowl against Shelby Valley. Had the lead for most of the game. Right. Shelby Valley come back and beat them then.
Lost in double overtime in that one, in a close one.
Right.
And then they came back and lost the second game and beat Hurley pretty bad, and then came back last week, didn't play well at Letcher Central, got beat over there. So, be an interesting matchup. It's kind of a Jekyll and Hyde team. They just won't play pretty decent, or they don't show up at all, seems like.
Well, that's what you see a lot of times out of a young team. Don't have a lot of upperclassmen on this Hawks team. Lost a lot of seniors last year, so don't have a whole lot of leadership back, like I said, from last year, and a young team trying to find its way, and that's what you see. And then on the other hand, Floyd Central got several of their starters back from last year. I know Hager, I think, was a wideout last year, and he's moved into the quarterback position and had a good year so far in it. So both just a little opposite of each other, these two teams.
Well, and both teams have like I say, doing a little rebuilding. Pike Central had to bring in a new quarterback, and I think they've got a junior Tyler Hunt stepping into the quarterback role, and a whole different style of game this year. They're not throwing the ball around as much. They're trying to set up a running game from what we've seen early, which, just opposite over at Floyd Central. They're trying to throw the ball a little bit more and trying to open it up. So we'll see which one this works out. Of course, Charlie Pinson and Larry Cecil, Mark Frandom on camera, and Alex back to the radio station, bringing you action here tonight in what we hope is a good ball game. Everybody else, either team probably would rather see a blowout on their sideline, but we like to see a good one.
We like to see some good ones. We've been fortunate enough to have some good ones so far this year. We've had the last week at Pikeville, Belfry and Pikeville, and that was a playoff atmosphere in that game there. Great game, and so we've had Floyd Central the first game of the season. Let's see who they play. Harlan, I think it was. So we've got to see them once. First time we've seen the Hawks this year.
No, we got them in the Pike County Bowl against Shelby Valley in the double overtime game.
Yeah.
First time we've been here this year.
Been here at their place. That's right.
Looks like we're ready for the coin toss here, Larry. And you see the white hat out there. Jonathan Boger will flip the coin, and
we got the 7-man crew out there tonight. That's new this year for the KHSAA here in Kentucky. That's what we'll see during the playoffs. It'll be a 7-man crew. Through the season, from what I understand, if the coaches request it, you can get a 7. They can request a 7-man crew or 6 or the regular 5. It's whatever they want to do. And also the white hat, if he thinks he's going to have a tough game and needs some help, he can request a 7-man crew.
Yeah, it looks like. Let's see. Did Pike Central win and defer? Is that the way it goes? We'll find out right now.
Yeah, who won the toss deferred, so that Floyd, would be Pike Central, and so Floyd Central will be receiving the kick.
Larry, we'll take another quick break, and we'll be back with the kickoff in just a few moments on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Station we own.
Hall Funeral Home has provided caring services since 1947, helping families honor the ones they love. With convenient parking and access, our facilities provide an affordable, comfortable place for friends and families, whether you need spacious accommodations or a more intimate setting. Hall Funeral Home's pre-planning services can shield loved ones from making decisions at a stressful time. For pre-planning or at your time of need, trust the caring professionals at Hall Funeral Home in Martin.
You've got enough to worry about. So keep your Wi-Fi worry-free with our Meshify managed Wi-Fi from Gearhart Broadband. A Gearhart technician maps signal strength throughout your home. Then we install Meshify Wi-Fi extenders at key locations to deliver strong Wi-Fi that keeps all your devices running smooth. With no dead zones, relax with worry-free Wi-Fi. Available now from your friends at Gearhart Broadband. Call or click to learn more.
104.9
WXL. And welcome back to Pike Central, the Hawks Nest, as we're about ready for action here tonight between Floyd Central and Pike Central. And if you're just tuning in on WXLR 104.9, Pike Central won the toss, elected to defer to the second half, so Floyd Central will be receiving a kickoff as the Hawks come through the helmet onto the field, and we're about to get this one going, Charlie.
Yep, they're ready. Let's see. We'll see which team shows up out there tonight and makes this. See, if we're gonna make this a good football game or a blowout. It could be either way, in my opinion.
I think you're right.
If Floyd Central comes in here thinking it's a blowout, Pike Central thinks they can and comes ready to play, then it might be a good ball game.
Well, you have to come ready to play, and you got to always, anytime you take the field, you should have the mindset that you can win that game. Of course, it's like we said, you got a veteran squad against a young team, so we'll see how it plays out.
Well, and as with everything else, turnovers are always a big part of the game. We'll see if that changes, if we have any of those tonight.
Looks like
is that Cotton over there?
I think that's Cotton, Elijah Cotton, back deep for
and
the Jaguars.
Maybe is that number 8, Jordan Akers on this side, or is that 6? I can't tell.
Can't tell where he's standing.
And Pike Central ready to kick it away.
Cameron McCombs kicking for Pike Central.
It'll be a squib kick. And did they touch it? Well, let's see. Looks like it'll be Floyd Central ball at about the 30-yard line, Larry. That one, I think the Floyd Central player may have touched that. It was a bunch of people went after.
And then the other one just kind of dived at it and knocked it out of bounds. So it looks like they're going to mark it right on the 30-yard line. Floyd Central will have it 1st and 10.
See what they do. They come out, of course, again with Caleb Hager at the quarterback. See, Josh Whitaker is usually the tailback, isn't he?
And, Charlie, just like you say a lot of times, I can make one prediction tonight. Central's going to win this game.
That's right.
That's what
That's
you
an
always
easy
say.
call, yep. Pistol formation for Floyd Central. Trips right, one wide out left. Motion coming to the near side. Hager, he's going to hand it off up the middle. And is that Whitaker?
Number 2, Josh Whitaker. A stud running back.
Yes, he is. Josh Whitaker going to quick up about 4, bring him out to the 34-yard line, 2nd down and 6.
One of the better running backs in the region on any level.
Just a big power back going up the middle. And they're going to go now with a quick count. Twins right, one wide out left, slot to the right as well. Motion again coming back, and again they're going to do the same play right up the middle. Play. And he gets hit and dropped after about a 2-yard loss. Let's see, that was Whitaker on the carry. I'm trying to get the number of the tackler. 59, I believe, Larry. Logan Sanders.
59 was the one getting up off the bottom of the pile.
He delivered a pretty good lick, too, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So 3rd down and 3?
3rd and 3.
Wishbone formation, double tight. Hager under center. Hager takes it, and again, they're going to hand it to Whitaker, I believe. And he's not going to get it. He's going to get up to about the 39-yard line.
Be a yard short.
Be 4th and 1. Let's see, will Hager go for, or will they go for it here?
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to go for it on 4th and 1. So it's a big play in this ball game right here early.
Actually, about a half a yard, Charlie. They marked it between the 39 and the 40. You got to get to the 40. I look for a sneak on this.
Going back to the wishbone, yep. That's what I would imagine. And exactly what they wanted. They drew them off sides, got the first down.
Yep.
They may not have been going to run it, but
well,
tried to draw them off.
Might have not have, but they
didn't have to.
They didn't have to because Pike Central commits the offside 5-yard penalty, and it's a first down.
The ultimate sin on fourth down.
Right.
So 10:25 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Floyd Central with it. Twins left, one wide out right. There's going to be motion going back to the right side. They're going to hand it to the motion man, and he's going to cut back up. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. That was number 6. Preston Crace, I believe, wasn't it?
Yes.
So Crace picks up, looks like 4 yards, 2nd down and 6. I guess he got out of bounds because they stopped the clock.
Yes, he went out of bounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twins right, one wide out left again. Slot to the right as well. Shotgun formation. Hager takes it, and he's going to run it himself. Hager tries to bounce out, nowhere. Pike Central comes up, meets him. Actually going to lose a yard, Larry.
He is.
So bring up 3rd down and 7.
Whitaker was trying to be the lead blocker on that one. He got stood up, pushed back into Hager, and more or less blew the play up. Didn't have nowhere to go from there.
So they'll go with the spread this time. Twins to the left. Looks like a shotgun, or is that he's going to be in the shotgun. Trips to the left. And Hager looks going to throw it, rolling out, looking downfield and gets some pressure, and he throws it, and we got a flag, and that may be holding. Oh, ineligible receiver downfield, I think is going to be the call.
Yeah, that's the indication that the umpire was given.
I believe you deny.
The pass was incomplete, so you probably decline that.
Probably decline it, yeah.
Bring up 4th and 7.
And it is declined. Nope. Well, he declined it, and he moved the football.
Yep.
Oops.
Well, he moved it, I guess, before the white hat signaled what he had, so Floyd Central is going to send out the punting unit this time. Looks like number 88, Josh Mullins, will be doing the punting, and number 22, Seth Ferguson, back deep for the Hawks.
Long snap, high snap, he gets it. Gets away a punt. It's a nice end-over-end punt. They're going to let that one. That one's going to take a nice roll for Floyd Central. Down inside the 10-yard line will be 1st and 10 now for Pike Central. Looks like the 9, maybe the 8-yard line when they finally spot it.
And Charlie, I noticed on that one, no rush at all. This right side of the field was wide open for about 30 yards. So Floyd Central might take notes of that, and later on might see a fake.
Looks like they're going to put it at the 8, Larry, I believe, if I can see well enough over there. Be 1st and 10 for Pike Central. Hunt in the shot, or in the pistol, and Hunt's going to keep it himself. No, he's going to hand it off. Second man through, and he's going to get out to about the 13-yard line, looks like.
That was number 5, Isaac Thacker.
Okay. Thacker on the carry. So give him 4 yards, maybe 5. 5. Second down and 5.
Yeah.
So Pike Central comes back up the line of scrimmage. They'll split one wide out, wide right. A slot to the left, actually a double slot. And they're going to hand it off. Little crossbuck up the middle and nowhere to go. But we've got a flag. Yep, or a beanbag, okay. And a flag.
And a flag.
Let's see.
The ball come loose. That was number 4, Jacob Young, carrying the ball.
So Young with the carry.
And they stopped him pretty well for no gain. Let's see what the
flag is here.
I don't know if they're calling it a
it's going to be on Floyd Central. Oh, late hit. Oh, face mask.
Face mask.
Face mask. So 15-yarder.
Yep.
So Floyd Central with their first penalty, and it's a big one. Moves the ball out to the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 now for Pike Central and the Hawks. And Pike Central will come up the line of scrimmage again. They'll split one wide out wide to the left. They got a double slot over to the right. In the shotgun will be Hunt. And it's going to be a direct snap, looks like, to Isaac Thacker. And he's going to get stuffed.
He's going to maybe lose a yard.
Let's see,
can't tell where they've got the box and
about a half a yard. Well, they're going to put a yard. Yep. So 2nd and 11 now coming up for Pike Central.
That was Thacker.
Yeah, doing that direct snap when you got those, split a wide out wide to the left, and actually twins to the left, slot each way, and we've got
offside
whistle.
Floyd Central, I see the indication over on the other side.
So Floyd Central lines up in the neutral zone, I'm assuming. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down, so it'll be 2nd and 7.
And the ball's on the 32-yard line, or 33-yard line. They started on the 9, and Floyd Central's giving them 20 yards on penalties on this drive.
Yep. Shotgun, and again that direct snap.
I think that was Hunt on that one.
So Hunt, it goes to he's the quarterback. And he'll get out to the 35-yard line. He's got to get to the, 39 for the 1st down. So it'll be 3rd and 4.
He picked up 6 yards on that one.
No, we got the 5. They got the
they had the 5-yard penalty. That's right. So he picked up 2 yards.
2 yards, yep.
Because it was 1st and 11 after that penalty.
Yep. One wide out to the right. And again, Hunt takes it. He hands it off, and they've got a 1st down and more. Taking off down the field. He's out at midfield. That is number 6, Noah Irix, on the carry. So Irix, the freshman, or sophomore, sorry.
And they're going to mark him right at midfield. So that was a pickup of 12 yards.
Pike Central able to move the football here on their first drive after getting the big stop.
4 different players already has run the pigskin for the Hawks so far on this drive.
Twins right, slot to the left. Motion, and they're going to hand it to the slot man, and he makes a couple of tackles, still on his feet. He's going to pick up at least 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 yards. That was 22 on the carry, Seth Ferguson.
That's his first carry.
So they've spread it out here, Larry. So 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line of Floyd Central now.
And the last 2 carries, 23 yards, had a 12-yard gain and an 11-yard gain.
5:55 to play here in the first quarter, no score. Pike Central will split one wide out wide to the left. They'll go with an I formation in the shotgun. And they're going to get 2nd man through, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards. Isaiah Hess on the carry.
And what did he get, 4?
Yep. 2nd and 6.
That's 6 different players carried the football on this drive.
I tell you, they don't have a lack of runners, do they?
No, they've got it. They're mixing it up really well right now.
And this time they're going to run a little formation up middle. And again, there's
Double
another big
handoff.
And another 1st down, getting out with it that time, Seth Ferguson. So they bring those wide receivers in, put them in that slot, and a lot of times you're in that double slot and in an I formation. So they got everything bunched up in the middle, running a lot of crossbucks out of that.
Right. Let's see. He got down to 26, so that's a pickup of 13. Was that Ferguson again?
Ferguson, yeah.
24 yards on 2 carries.
4:50 now to play in the first quarter. One wide out wide to the left. And I form, well, actually, 2 slots over to the right. And they're going to run right behind them. And there's a big hole and another big pickup, this time by Isaiah Hess, number 11. Hess got another first down, picks up about 12, maybe 13 yards.
Let's see, he got down to the 15. They was on the 26, wasn't he?
I think so.
Must have been 27. They give him 10 yards because they moved the chains.
So 1st and 10 now. It's hard to see the ball's at about 16-yard line.
15, I think.
Okay. And they're going to hand it off up the middle again.
Hess.
And another big gain by Hess. Let's see, give him what, 8?
8.
So 2nd down and 2, and they can get a first down before they get to the end zone here, Larry. First down deep inside the 10, looks like.
Looks like they're about at the 9-yard line from where this official on this side is standing.
Hard to see. Let's get them binoculars out and use them, Larry. Those yours?
No.
Huh.
But we can use them.
Oh, somebody must let us borrow them. And they're going to snap it. Look like a direct snap back to Hess. And let's see, I don't think he got the first one. He got close. They're going to mark him down about a yard and a half gain, maybe 2. He's just going to be just shy of the marker, it looks like. Yeah, 3rd and 1, what do you think? So 3rd down and 1 for Pike Central. Out of the shotgun. And let's see, is that Hess with it again? And no, Hunt, sorry. I saw the 1. I thought it was 2 ones.
And he's down to the 1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
So Floyd Central coming in. You think they might have been overlooking Pike Central a little bit here?
Well, Pike Central's put a good drive together, and their front line is dominating defensive line right now.
We got like a bone formation. They're going to fake handoff right up the middle, touchdown. I can't see him.
I think it's Hess. Wait till he turns around. Yes, number 11, Hess.
Okay. So 6-0 Pike Central, 2:34 to go here in the first quarter. And that was a long drive.
Took a lot of time off the clock.
And Pike Central looks like they'll go. Well, no, they're going to kick it. Aren't they? Yeah. Looks like it's number 8.
Number 8.
Cameron McCombs.
Combs.
So McCombs ready to kick the extra point. Snaps down, kicks up. It is good. 7-0 Pike Central. 2:34 to play here in the first quarter of this Intermountain Sports Network.
Please, Jim.
John Earl Hunt has over 30 years' experience representing disabled people.
I'm John Earl Hunt, and I've dedicated my legal career to helping people who are unable to help themselves. If you're unable to work because your job shut down or because of physical or mental problems, please call me or come in and see me so that we can discuss your just legal options. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Here, I'll get it.
And welcome back to Pike Central. 7-0 Pike Central as they kick off to Floyd Central, Charlie.
And ball's fumbled. Let's see who comes away with it.
Look like Floyd Central end up with it.
Nice job, because that ball looked like it's going to be up for grabs there for a minute.
That was number, I thought it said 24, but I don't have a 24 on my roster.
So Floyd Central will have to try to answer here on this drive.
Never picked up one first down on the last drive, and then that was it. Of course, Pike Central drove it 91 yards that time. They would Floyd Central helped them. They had 20 yards in penalties.
Yep. Hager under center this time. Back, hands it off. And let's see. Going to get about 3, looks like. And let's see, who is that on the carry?
That's number 21, Dalton Boyd.
Dalton Boyd, okay. And again, under center. One back behind him. And this time he's going to hand it off.
Whitaker.
Going around outside. Whitaker hit. And I think he's going to lose a yard, Larry. Looks like we'll mark him, or no gain, 1.
Mark him back to the 29. I think they're going to make him mark him back a yard.
Yep. We'll see. Yep. We'll see if they move the box over there or not.
Well, don't see, they've got a penalty. I didn't see.
I didn't see a flag either. Holding. Wow. Boy, Floyd Central shooting herself in the foot.
Yes, that was in the backfield, and I didn't see it. And then Jonathan Boger marked it off. Now that's 30 yards in penalties on 3 penalties for Floyd Central.
See, 3rd and what, Larry? 15?
Yes. Be close. Be second.
Sorry, Hager back, rolling, wanting to throw, looking downfield. Hager steps into it. It is incomplete. So in 80 what? Can't see the number there. I guess it's 88, isn't it?
Probably
nope.
87. Brady Kahn.
No, Brady Kahn's out.
Oh, okay.
He may not be back. So it wasn't gone. I knew that much.
Might have been 21, and he come running across there. Dalton Boyd.
They got, looks like they're going to go trips. Yep, maybe not. They've not made up their mind. Okay, be trips to the right. And this time he's going to go out of the shotgun. Get everybody set, taking their time. Back to throw is Hager. He's looking downfield, being chased, throws across his body, incomplete. Tough pass. He was intended for Cotton, number 13. And
Cotton was breaking open. He just didn't get the pass at the time. Hager was rolling out of the pocket.
Rolling to his right and throwing across his body. That's a tough throw.
Yeah, you got to stop, set your feet, and get some a little zing on that ball. And he short hopped it, so they'll be forced to punt. And
Ferguson standing back at the 45.
Come out of this one in good field position.
Standing back at his own 45. See if they can get another good punt away here. And it's another high snap. Pike Central didn't put much rush on, and they'll kick it away. It'll take a Floyd Central bounce, though. Rolls to about the 48-yard line. Will be 1st and 10 now for Pike Central. Pike Central not putting any rush on.
This right side is wide open. It was both times they've punted it.
We'll see if they decide they see that here. Of course, that was a long way to go on a 4th down, though.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't expect, unless it's late in the game, you're behind, for him to try that one.
Yep. Hunt in the shotgun. He's got a double slot over here to the left, and they're going to try to run it back up the middle. And did the ball come loose? No. Down at the 50, number 4, Jacob Young, I believe, on the carry, isn't it?
Yes. End up with 2 yards.
2nd down and 8. We're down to 1:10 to play here in this first quarter. Pike Central leads it 7-0. 2nd down and 8.
Fast moving first quarter.
Yeah.
Pike Central has not attempted a pass yet. Hager is 0 of 2 right now.
Twins to the left, slot right, and a slot left. And they're going to hand it off, coming around on the end. Cutting back up inside. He's got a hole. He's got a 1st down, I believe. That's Noah Irick's on the carry.
Nice carry. And he's going to pick up, looks like 9 yards, marked him at the 41.
So 1st and 10, Pike Central. And they're winding the clock. We're under 35 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Pike Central will have time to get one more play off here.
Yeah, they'll have to get one more off. There's only 14 seconds on the play clock.
They don't seem to be in a hurry. They're taking their time. One wide out, split wide right. Almost a full house back. We're going to run that quick option. They get it to the outside, and there's another big hole. Taking off down the field. Big gain for Isaac Thacker, number 5. And he's going to be down inside the 20, Larry.
He's going to be down to the 14, but said they had a flag at the 30. I don't see
one, yeah. There, maybe, yeah. At that point, it's probably going to be a hold, I would imagine. What's that call?
I didn't get to see the signal.
I don't know. I've never seen. I don't know.
It's a 15-yarder, what it is.
Yep.
And it's against Pike Central.
I'm not sure what the call was.
We took a big runaway, and it's going to bring a replay first down. It's going to make it 1st and 11 now.
And we'll get that when we go to start the second quarter. 7-0 Pike Central at the end of 1. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Gearhart Broadband can help. We've got the business-grade services you need for less, with the fastest small business internet speeds available today. The peace of mind that comes with a 24-hour Microtech local customer support hotline, and our commitment to grow when you do, with a scalability that's both fast and flexible on our reliable network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit imctv.com today.
Appalachian Wireless is gearing up for smartphone season. Now we say out with the old and in with the new. That's right, during smartphone season when the latest and greatest smartphones are released, bring in your eligible smartphone device to Appalachian Wireless, trade in and upgrade to one of the hottest smartphones. Samsung fan? How about $100 off the brand new Samsung Galaxy S9? Just another reason why Appalachian Wireless proves better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless, an East Kentucky network company. 2-year agreement required.
Hey, we still. Welcome back to Pike Central, 7-0. Pike Central over Floyd Central, as Pike Central will have it 1st and 11. And the ball will be at the 39-yard line of Floyd Central when we get back to action, as Pike Central had a big run that time, Charlie, down inside the 15-yard line at the 14, and got a penalty called back on him, personal foul. Best we could tell by the indication, maybe helmet-to-helmet contact. So backed them up 15 yards. And the Hawks has been able to move it on the ground. They've had 6 different players to carry the football, and they're up close to 75 yards already on the ground here, and we're just getting ready to start the second quarter.
Yeah. And it'll be 2nd down and 11 coming up for Pike Central. Or 1st and 11, sorry, with the penalty. They'll get that over again.
Right.
I formation low snap. It'll be direct snap. And Thacker trying to get to the outside. He breaks a couple tackles and stays on his feet. He'll get down close to the 35-yard line, Larry.
I believe they're going to mark him right at the 35. Let's see. Pick up 6. Going to mark him on the 36-yard line.
Yep, and it'll be back. They're going back with that split back formation, and they'll hand it off up the middle, and another big gain. He's still on his feet down inside the 20. That's number 11, Isaiah Hess. And he's got a 1st and 10 at about the 11, maybe 12-yard line.
A 25-yard run by Hess. He's got 53 yards right now on the ground on 6 carries and has the touchdown.
I was looking to see if I can see. I think you're right. I think it was a helmet-to-helmet contact, but I believe that's what that is, isn't it? Take a look at it and see what you can see there. It's hard to read. 11:22 to go here in the half. And Pike's there going to direct snap it again, and that gets blown up. And he'll be dropped for a loss. Looks like back to about the 15. Let's see. I think that was Isaac Thacker on the carry. And he's going to lose about 2. So it'll be 2nd down and 12 coming up now for Pike Central.
Can't tell.
Yeah, it's hard to look at that picture.
It's not coming in plain.
No. Pike Central go with a double slot to the right side, double tight. And they're going to direct snap it. Nope. They're going to snap it actually to the. Did they direct? No, to hand it to. Or did they?
When he comes out of the pile, I can tell you. Number 6.
Number 6, okay.
Isaac, or Iris.
And he picks up about 3 yards. It's 3rd and 9. Ball, where are we at, the 14? Or no.
No, it looks like about
the 9. No, the 19. No, it's down there close to the yard marker, somewhere in there.
5-yard line, I think.
Okay. So 3rd and 9. And they're going to throw it, and he's wide open. Walking into the end zone is Isaiah Hess. Isaiah Hess gets the, remember how many yards that was?
5 yards.
5, no. Yeah, I guess it was, wasn't it?
Yep.
So it'll be touchdown Pike Central. It's 13-0 Pike Central right now. 9:52 to play, and they've looked impressive to start this ball game.
Yes, they have.
There, they finally got the cannon to shoot off. McCombs ready to attempt the extra point. It almost got me. Low snap kick is up. It looks to be good. It is. It's 14-0 Pike Central. 9:52 to play here in the half on the Intermountain Sports Network.
This summer, you need to enjoy family time. Don't worry about things like this happening. Stand out from the pack. Choose a local security company that cares. Get Microtech. Take advantage of our new summer specials. Check this out. Get a basic wireless security system with not 1, but 2 cameras for only $39.95 per month, plus 6 months free monitoring. Wow! All new sign-ups are entered to win a 55-inch Samsung Q LED TV. With Microtech, families matter.
You've got enough to worry about. So keep your Wi-Fi worry-free with our Meshify managed Wi-Fi from Gearhart Broadband. A Gearhart technician maps signal strength throughout your home. Then we install Meshify Wi-Fi extenders at key locations to deliver strong Wi-Fi that keeps all your devices running smooth. With no dead zones. Relax with worry-free Wi-Fi. Available now from your friends at Gearhart Broadband. Call or click to learn more.
How did you?
Well, this looks like the team that played Shelby Valley.
They said this looks like.
And we're back at the Hawks' Nest at Pike Central as they extend their lead 14-0 over Floyd Central with the 5-yard touchdown pass. And,
yep, and
got a flag on the kickoff.
Offsides.
Probably an offsides.
Back them up 5, do it again.
Yes. And you try that squib kick, you get backed up like that.
Yep.
Then it gives the other team a good field position. Three penalties for 25 yards for the Hawks and 3 penalties for 30 yards against Floyd Central.
I don't know how much distance he's got, but he can kick the ball because he's kicked 2 extra points.
Right.
And they're ready to go, and here it comes. And another squib kick. Boy, I tell you what a bounce that thing took. And Floyd Central finally fields it. I thought they were going to make a mistake there and hold on, but they got a nice return out across the 40 to about the 43, 44-yard line.
That ball bouncing around up in the air, and 2 or 3 of the Hawks or the Jaguars just standing looking at each other like, you got it, you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
Hawks almost got down there and got on that one.
You know, that's a recipe for disaster, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
They're going to mark it at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Floyd Central. Trips to the left. Well, nope. Sorry, one of them coming off the field. Twins Now they run one back on the field. Trips to the left.
17 total yards for the Jaguars so far.
And Hager's going to hand it off. Is that Whitaker? And nothing.
Whoever it is, it's a no gain.
I'm pretty sure
that's
Whitaker.
4 carries for 9 yards.
Wow.
Well below his average.
Yes. Trips left again for Floyd Central. Hager in the shotgun. Takes it, and he's going to hand it off again. And Whitaker gets it again, doesn't he? And he gets up to the 45. That's going to be a gain of, what, 2?
Giving him 2. You're
Third and
right.
8. So, big third down for Floyd Central right here, Larry, because Pike Central's dominated this first half so far.
Yes, they have.
Trips left, Hager in the shotgun. One back there with him. And he's looking to throw. Going to try a little flanker screen. And they're going to get it, and he'll be out of bounds.
Short.
Well short, yep. He's going to be at the, 40?
They want to mark him 48-yard line, looks like.
Yep, 48. So he'll be 5 yards short. So it'll be 4th and 5, looks like. So they're going to punt it away again, looks like.
Pick up a 3 on that one.
Yep. They could have thrown a holding penalty on that one, too.
Mike could have.
Yep. We're about ready for the snap here. Long snap, low snap. This time he gets it and gets it away. Well, that's a nice kick. It's a nice end-over-end kick. And, again, it takes the Floyd Central bounce. And they'll down it down around. Is that inside the 10 or around the 10?
15.
15.
And it looked like it's still going to go on down the field, and they fielded it. Might have thought he was on the goal line, but I think that one has got another 4 or 5 yard bounce if they let it go.
And they're going to mark it at about the 11, looks like, Larry. Maybe 12. So 8:27 to play here in the first half. Pike Central leads it 14-0. They've got the ball again. Their offensive line has been pretty dominant here in this first half. One wide out, wide left. And it's going to hand it off straight up the middle. Another big gain. Who is that this time? Again, that's Hess, Isaiah Hess. I'll tell you.
Let's see where they're going to mark him at the 27. So that was a pickup of 13 yards.
Yep.
66 yards on 7 carries now for Isaiah Hess.
Pike Central again, one wide out, wide right, and you got to watch that now because they've already thrown one on you.
Right.
Hunt, that'd be a direct snap, or hands it off, I guess, doesn't he?
That was a snap right back to Thacker.
Okay. Not much on that one.
Maybe a yard. We'll give him a yard. Actually, about a half a yard. We'll give him 1 on it.
We'll call it 2nd down and 9. 7:43, all that's left here in this first half. Pike Central, the only time they've stopped the clock is on 1st down so far, Larry.
You're right.
Only threw one pass, and it was complete. In the shotgun. And he's going to keep it himself, doesn't he?
And no gain, looks like.
They're going to give him half a yard, maybe. Still 3rd down and 9. You want to call it 3rd and 8, maybe? We'll call it 3rd and 8. Long 8.
Short 9 or a long 8, one or two.
Either way you want to look at it. 6:50 to play here in the first half.
They've not had very many of those long yardage situations on 3rd down so far.
Yep. And they're going to hand it back up the middle. And I think he got the first down.
He did.
That is 32 on the carry.
No,
Oscar,
number 22.
22, I'm sorry. Ferguson, okay.
Picked up 10.
Just when they thought they had him.
Wait a minute. Got a flag somewhere. I seen him. Right here it is.
It's offsides or illegal motion or
something. No,
something.
it wouldn't, if it's offsides, they'd have to snap the ball. Probably a hold.
Let's see. Nope.
Illegal formation.
Okay.
If it was a false start or offside, you blow the whistle. You blow the play dead. Now, they might have not had enough people on the line of scrimmage. You got to have 6 on the line of scrimmage. So, evidently, that's what they called. So, that's going to back it up and make it 3rd and 14.
.633. I couldn't see the flag because you can't see this corner over here hardly.
Right.
Well,
I didn't see it to start with, but then I seen the chain starting to move, and then they was holding them up, so I knew there was one somewhere, and then
Yep. Now Pike Central going to go with a little bit of a spread. Twins right, slot to the left. There's motion coming out of the slot. And, again, they're going to try to run it. Nothing this time as they stop Isaiah Hess, and it'll be a 4th down in a punting situation now for Pike Central, their first punt of the night.
8 carries now, 68 yards for Hess. He has the touchdown on the ground, also caught the 5-yard touchdown pass. So
they were looking at the sideline like, we're going to go for it here. I said, I don't know if I'm that confident or not, guys. 4th and 13.
Well, it's good to have your players have that much confidence.
Right. You're right. I mean, this is the first time they've even been close to punting all night.
And they're going to have to hurry. Play clock down to 5 seconds.
They get it away. And
Short
it takes
punt.
a
nice bounce.
Pike Central roll, though, down at the 46-yard line. So didn't do a great job changing the field, but a little bit.
Well, Floyd Central's really had a tough time moving the ball right now, Charlie. They have got, they've got 19 total yards right now here in the first half.
Well, right now there's no doubt.
Excuse me, 23. They got the 3 yards on the pass.
Pike Central has got the confidence right now. There's no question about that. And they've got the momentum and the lead.
They do.
First time Floyd Central's been able to stop them, so maybe they'll get some momentum out of that. They're going with the bone now. And they're going to hand it off.
Cotton.
And Cotton. Is that Cotton?
Yes. That's his first carry of the night.
Yep, and he picks up, 5, maybe 6 yards.
We'll give him, looks like 6.
There's the bone again. And they're going to go back to the well. And Cotton's got a first down, I believe, Larry, if they give him a good spot.
Yes, he's got just enough to get there. Maybe a yard past the yard marker, so first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 now for.
This could be the first time that the Jaguars have been in across the 50-yard line.
I think you're right. And
now
we'll hand it again. Yep. Is that Cotton again?
Whitaker.
No, Whitaker.
Picks up 4.
So 2nd down and 6 coming up now. And Floyd Central getting a little bit of confidence going back to the bone here.
Well, they're just going power football right now. They've got 2 tight ends in, and so more or less an extra blocker and running that wishbone, and they're just
Whitaker again on the carry.
Power football right now. And Whitaker's going to pick up 3
3rd
on
and
that
4,
one.
we'll call it. Wishbone formation. Hager under center, back. Hands it to Cotton. Cotton cuts back inside. He's close. He looks like he's right at the sticks. I think he may be just a hair short.
It's a matter
on
of
the
where
spot.
they spot
Yep.
it. Well, they're saying that he's going to be about a half a yard short.
4th and inches. You got to go for it here. I mean, they've not stopped you for more than 2 or 3 yards in this bone. Timeout on the field. 3:47 to play here in the first half. 14-0 lead for Pike Central. And Larry, I want to remind everybody tonight's game brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, Hall Funeral Home, Intermountain Cable, Coalfields Telephone, Microtech Internet and Security, and Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, along with Attorney John Earl Hunt. And speaking of Attorney John Earl Hunt, he sponsors our Intermountain Sports Player of the Games. It'll be the Attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the Game. And if Pike Central were to win this thing the way they're playing right now, they got so many different people handling the ball, that's going to be a tough call.
Hess probably in the lead for it, so he's got both touchdowns. I also like to remind everyone listening to us on WXLR 1049 that tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock on WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105, you can see the playback of this game. Also, WPRG.com, WPRG TV YouTube page, and also the Facebook page, and that will be in the morning at 10 o'clock. So tune one of those platforms in, and you can see the replay of this very exciting game. Exciting for Pike Central right now anyway.
You're exactly right. And let's see, Floyd Central coming back out now, 4th and inches. Hager under center, may see a quarterback sneak here. And here they come. They've got the first down. More than enough for the first down. Is that must be Whittaker? Nope. Is that 44 on the carry?
Yep, 44.
That's
big fullback.
Yep. I don't have a 4. Oh, wrong side. No wonder I don't have a 44. 44.
Bray Coleman.
Okay.
They've got him 50, and then they got it changed over to 44, right?
Yep. And is that Cotton? Cotton's going to get, what, 2, maybe 3.
Probably give him 2 on that, looks like.
3:27 to play here in this first half. Floyd Central moving the football, though, Larry. They're down to the, 30-yard line or 31?
Deepest penetration in the Hawks territory so far in the game.
Wishbone again, and they're going to go back with it again.
Whittaker.
And a big hole. Whittaker has, I believe he's got the first down inside the 25, doesn't he?
They're going to mark him at the 22, so.
Just short.
About a half a yard short, looks like.
So 3rd down in inches again. We got a whistle and another timeout, I believe. Timeout, Pike Central. We'll keep it here again, Larry. Only 2:40 to play here in this first half. Again, want to remind you about the folks for allowing us to be here tonight. Game brought to you by Attorney John Earl Hunt, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Microtech Internet and Security, Coalfields Telephone, Intermountain Cable, Hall Funeral Home, and Appalachian Wireless. And speaking of tomorrow, I know we got the replays, but also we have the UPike game live on Channel 5, on Channel 105. And let's see, we're also on WPRG.com and WPRG Facebook page. So you get to watch the UPike game tomorrow as they face Warner College or Warner University, I'm not sure.
That starts at 1 o'clock start?
1:30
start, okay.
So, again, all kinds of football this weekend on Intermountain Sports.
They can get up in the morning and 10 o'clock, tune in this high school game. You can watch UPike at 1, and by the time that happens over with, those Wildcats will be taking on the Bulldogs tomorrow night of Mississippi State.
Yes, sir, and they will be
That'll be wall-to-wall football.
And they'll be on Foxy, 94.3. Again, the wishbone look, Hager under center. Pike Central showing the blitz, and Hager's going to hand it off. And Cotton has the first down and then some. He's going to get down to the, what's that, about the 22?
No, that's 13.
13.
They
That's right,
was on the 22 when they hiked it.
Wishbone formation again. And
Whittaker.
they're going to hand it off to Whittaker. Whittaker, he's going to get down to about the 10-yard line, looks like.
Pick up of 2. Whittaker, 9 carries, 27 yards, not coming as easy to him as he normally has.
Back to that wishbone formation. And again, hands it off. And was that?
That was number 21,
21
Boyd that
Boyd,
time.
okay.
And going to give him 2 yards, looks like.
Yep.
3rd and about 6, and the ball is just inside the 10-yard line.
So 3rd down coming up now for Floyd Central. 1:39 to play here in the half. They trail 14-0. And Ethan Smith-Mills brings the play in from the sideline. Back to the wishbone. Hager, long count, takes it. Rolls back, wants to throw, has it down toward the end zone. Is it caught?
It is.
It's a touchdown. Floyd Central. Is that Ethan Smith-Mills on the catch? I can't see. No. Get that helmet off. Looks like he took a spill there. I can't see his number. Yeah, that's Ethan Smith-Mills, number 10. Brought him in, called his number. He came through for him. So it's 14-6 now with 1:18 to go here in this first half. Floyd Central on the scoreboard. And they don't have the tee getting it out onto the field. So I guess you keep the time on the field during the extra point. Because you still got the time, don't you?
Yeah. They ain't got the play clock running for some reason.
And looks like Floyd Central forced to call a timeout here with 1:18 to go. It's 14-6. Pike Central leading. Floyd Central going to attempt the extra point. And again, Larry, like we say, a lot of football coming here to you on the Intermountain Sports Network today and tomorrow. We'll have this game as you're listening to in the morning. You can watch it at 10 a.m. And about the time that one ends, we'll start live at U-Pike for the U-Pike Warner game. And then after that, you can tune in to WIFX, Foxy, and listen to the UK Wildcats.
Tune it in, or I'm sure it's on a TV station someplace. Probably.
Well, yeah.
Probably.
You can tune it in on radio and watch it on the TV. Turn the sound down.
That's exactly right. That's what you need to do. That's what we used to do when OK Wood Lefford
yes,
was
sir.
there calling that round ball.
Absolutely, the way it was. Everybody in the state was that way.
Yes.
And Pike Central coming back out on the field. So is Floyd Central. 1:18 to go. Floyd Central ready to attempt the extra point.
Didn't know why they had to call a timeout unless they just didn't have personnel.
They didn't get the tee on the field in time, so they thought they were going to run out of the clock. Here comes the extra point, and it is no good, I don't think.
Nope,
Looked like a line drive, so 14-6, and that may be something that will cost you later on.
That was Noah Markham with the extra point attempt for the Jaguars.
Interesting to
and Pike Central, as we get to say this pretty well every week when we're calling these games. Pike Central will have it with 1:18 left to work here in the first half, and then receiving the ball to start the second half. So see if they open it up and maybe try to do a little more passing. Of course, wait and see where they end up with the football after this kick.
You never know. Pike Central, they can throw the ball. They did. They threw it to get the one touchdown.
Right, Hunt attempted the one pass.
And here we go. We're ready to go. Floyd Central has it teed up. And let's see, they'll kick it line drive. Kind of a squib kick. Pike Central picks it up at about the 25, and they'll get up to about the 33 maybe.
And that was Hager doing the, Caleb Hager doing the kickoff that time.
So they'll mark it at the 33. Will be 1st and 10 Pike Central with 1:11 to go here. That's just like the Browns record, 1-1-1.
Right. And what they have, I can't see the scoreboard from where I'm at. Do they have the timeouts on there? Pike Central have one timeout left,
Pike Central has 2 left.
Have 2, okay.
I think, no.
I thought they called 2.
They've called, yeah. They may have that backwards because so Floyd Central called 2, didn't they? Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so.
they got at least 1. Hunt takes the snap, hands it off up the middle, and it's going to be a nice little gain up the middle.
Hess
again. He gets up to the 39-yard line, looks like.
Pick up 6.
107 left here. I guess to me it's going to depend on where they end up with the football on this next play, on whether they put it in the air or not. You don't want to make a mistake at this part of the field.
Right.
They're going to split twins to the left, slot right. Hunt has man in motion, hands it to that man in motion. He's got a nice little run. He's got a first down and more, and he gets out of bounds. Was that number 4, Jacob Young?
That's Jacob Young, you're right.
Okay. And that's first down, Pike Central at the 48, 36 seconds left here in this first half.
13-yard run for Young. He has 16 yards now on 3 carries.
Pike Central done a really good job with the misdirection here tonight.
They have. And a smart play at the end of the run on that one, getting out of bounds.
Yep, stopping the clock. So 36 seconds left here in the half. Pike Central comes back up the line of scrimmage. They'll split twins to the left, slot right. And let's see, Hunt's going to throw it.
Little screen.
And he's got a man. Did he get out of bounds?
No.
Nope. And that's going to be that's their
They called timeout.
Yep. Be a pickup of about, 4? Maybe 3, maybe 4. 28 seconds left. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
I didn't see the receiver on that one.
Times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Gearhart Broadband can help. We've got the business-grade services you need for less, with the fastest small business internet speeds available today. The peace of mind that comes with a 24-hour Microtech local customer support hotline. And our commitment to grow when you do, with a scalability that's both fast and flexible on our reliable network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit imctv.com today.
Appalachian Wireless is gearing up for smartphone season. Now we say out with the old and in with the new. That's right, during smartphone season when the latest and greatest smartphones are released, bring in your eligible smartphone device to Appalachian Wireless, trade in and upgrade to one of the hottest smartphones. Samsung fan? How about $100 off the brand new Samsung Galaxy S9? Just another reason why Appalachian Wireless proves better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless, an East Kentucky network company. 2-year agreement required.
I couldn't tell.
I think it's Morrow.
Okay. Twins right, twins each way now. And we got a whistle. Timeout, Floyd Central. 28 seconds left here in the half. We'll keep it right here again as they ain't going to leave many timeouts on the field, are they?
Well, I think that's that might be all for both teams.
Maybe.
Now.
You may be right. So it's second. Where are they moving? Why'd they move it back there for? Okay.
I don't know. It's 2nd and 6. What it should be.
Yeah.
I guess the man carrying the box over there thought it's halftime. He's ready to go to concession stand.
Okay, yeah. Getting a head start on everybody.
Well, you know, they get you a free hot dog and a soda to drink, maybe a candy bar, you know, to pack them change around. So,
yeah.
They thought it might have been time to get paid. You see a lot of action down there on that field running those chains. I run them for 3 or 4 years when my sons played at Betsy Lane. So see a lot of things, hear a lot of things.
That's fact. Ball on the 44. I used to be on that sideline coaching. I've been there.
Yep.
6, first or second
like
and
that
6.
Farmer's Insurance.
That's right. Back to throw, and he's
wide
open. If he catches it, he's got a touchdown. And he does. He will walk into the end zone. Is that
number 6, Irix?
Oh, Irix with another touchdown. That makes it 20-6, Pike Central. And the big lineman came through from Floyd Central and hit him just as he was throwing the ball, but he delivered one where it needed to be.
42 yards.
Pike Central is perfect from the throwing the ball right now, Larry, for touchdowns.
Yes, they are.
I don't know if
three of three, 51 yards.
3 of 3, 51 yards. 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
McCombs on for the extra point. There's the snap. Kick is up. It is good, I believe. And it's 21-6. Pike Central with 17 seconds left here in the first half on what's been a pretty good football game so far.
I tell you, you was talking about the lineman hitting Hunt as he released it. I thought I seen the Irish wait for a fair catch there at Family's part there, and he was so wide open. He looked around and like, I didn't see exactly where he lined up on the line of scrimmage, but Floyd Central completely ignored him. Can't get no wide open.
No, I mean, I believe I could have caught that one running in.
Yes. I know I couldn't have caught you.
Well, I mean, there was nobody within 20 yards of him, didn't look like.
And just as we said earlier, they put 7 on the board, and Pike Central will be getting the kickoff to start the second half. So if they can hold Floyd Central here in these last 17 seconds, and then end up putting another one in the end zone on the opening drive, that can really swing the game in their favor.
Well, you part about confidence, a team that just got thumped last week, able to answer that touchdown and go back up with a 15-point lead. That kick ball was touched.
It was
And
touched.
Does Pike Central have it?
They do.
They do. You may see another pass right here, Larry. Take a shot.
I guarantee you'll see another pass.
Take a shot. The ball was tipped by one of the up linemen. It went over his head, and he tried to field it.
He reached up and tipped it, and that becomes a live ball. Of course,
But
it's
the
a live ball,
live
anyway.
ball anytime, yeah.
Yes.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Pike Central now, and they're going to spot the ball at the 43-yard line. So,
well, they just got through throwing a 42-yard touchdown pass.
I'd say you'll see somebody on Irix this time, though.
I would think so. If you didn't, they might be somebody coming to the bench, not be back out on the field tonight.
Yep, that's true.
He's lining up in the slot on the left side.
And they're going to run it. And let's see, is that Thacker? Who is that? Thacker, yep. He didn't get the first down, so that'll be the last play of the first half. It's 21-6. Pike County Central with the big lead here, Larry.
They are a big lead at the half, so we'll send it back to the station, and we'll be back shortly with some halftime stats and comments. 21-6, Pike Central at the break. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
You've got enough to worry about. So keep your Wi-Fi worry-free with our Meshify managed Wi-Fi from Gearhart Broadband. A Gearhart technician maps signal strength throughout your home. Then we install Meshify Wi-Fi extenders at key locations to deliver strong Wi-Fi that keeps all your devices running smooth. With no dead zones, relax with worry-free Wi-Fi. Available now from your friends at Gearhart Broadband. Call or click to learn more.
Hall Funeral Home has provided caring services since 1947, helping families honor the ones they love. With convenient parking and access, our facilities provide an affordable, comfortable place for friends and families, whether you need spacious accommodations or a more intimate setting. Hall Funeral Home's pre-planning services can shield loved ones from making decisions at a stressful time. For pre-planning or at your time of need, trust the caring professionals at Hall Funeral Home in Martin.
This summer, you need to enjoy family time. Don't worry about things like this happening. Stand out from the pack. Choose a local security company that cares. Get Microtech. Take advantage of our new summer specials. Check this out. Get a basic wireless security system with not 1, but 2 cameras for only $39.95 per month, plus 6 months free monitoring. Wow! All new sign-ups are entered to win a 55-inch Samsung QLED TV. With Microtech, families matter.
And we're back at Pike Central. It's 21-6. The Hawks with the lead over the Jaguars of Floyd Central as we're about ready to get the second half started, as Pike Central will be receiving the kickoff. Their kickoff return team is on the field. Floyd Central, matter of fact, just now coming from the end zone to their sideline. So we'll get started here just shortly, and I'd like to remind everyone that tomorrow morning, see the replay of this game on WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105, also WPRG.com, WPRG TV YouTube page, and also the Facebook page, and that will be at 10 o'clock in the morning. And tune in and see a replay of this. And also like to thank everyone for listening in to us tonight on WXLR 104.9. As Floyd Central has got it teed up, Charlie, and we're ready for the kickoff.
You know, we talk about it all the time, Larry, how much difference this makes in a game. You get that football to start the second half.
Yes, it does.
Especially if you scored right before you went in at half.
Well, you're right, and Pike Central did exactly that. 19 seconds before the half, they scored.
Pike Central takes the ball at about the 20-yard line. He's got some blockers in front of him. He's going to get up close to the 40.
And that was number 3, Matt Goff, with the return.
They're going to mark him, looks like at the 39, I think, Larry.
It looks like where the umpire is standing waiting for the football to place it. So 1st and 10 from the 39, and Hawks dominated in that first half as far as yardage, Charlie, 211 to 77, and most of that was on the ground. And we've got a player down on the other
Central
side.
Player on the other side. I'm hoping it's cramps. Looks like they're rubbing his leg out there, trying to get him ready to go. It's a very humid night tonight. Expect to see some of those here in this second half. As they've got an official timeout called, 21-6 score, as Larry was saying. And we're just underway here in the second half, only 8 seconds off the clock on that kickoff. And looks like they're about ready to get him up here and moving. Still stretching that calf out, and let me tell you, that hurts.
Yes, it does, and they're not doing a really good job of getting it stretched out right now because he's reaching for it, and he's still in some pain.
Yep, they'll try to get him up here. I thought they were reaching down to pull him up right there, but nope, they're still trying to get it stretched out. And that doesn't look good for Floyd Central as they're cramping up early here like it's starting the second half. But again, the humidity out here tonight, as we were talking at halftime, we're probably at that 100% humidity point. And
still don't have a number as he's laying with his back flat on the ground.
Of course, I want to remind everybody we'll be naming a Attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Network player of the game here tonight, and it's going to be interesting to see how that one works out. Got a couple players from Pike Central that we're looking at that could be eligible for that. Of course, Ethan Smith-Mills with the big touchdown catch for Floyd Central. And it looks like he took a shot there at the end of that one, but able to hold on to the football. So he may be the guy from Floyd Central that you're looking at right now. We'll have to wait and see how that goes, as he's still.
Yeah, he's in a lot of pain.
And let's see what Floyd Central really needs a stop to start this second half. Of course, Pike Central wants to come back out and continued to move the football down the field as they did in the first half. I think they only punted the ball one time, didn't they, Larry?
One punt, you're right.
And that first drive they took, it was like 96 yards and took almost half of the first quarter to score.
Well, they completely dominated both sides of the line of scrimmage. Floyd Central had the one good drive that they scored on, and they just came out, and except for the scoring play on the 10-yard touchdown pass, they just come out in the double tight end and wishbone and just drove power football. wasn't pretty, 2 or 3 or 4 yards at a lick, but it was effective.
That's right. Sometimes that's what it takes, to get your momentum back behind you. Looks like they may be going to be a few minutes here. Do you think we're going to go ahead and take a break? We'll be back in just a moment on the Intermountain Sports Network. They'll get him up.
John Earl Hunt has over 30 years experience representing disabled people.
I'm John Earl Hunt, and I've dedicated my legal career to helping people who are unable to help themselves. If you're unable to work because of job shutdown or because of physical or mental problems, please call me or come in and see me so that we can discuss your just legal options. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Yeah. And we're back at Pike Central. Just getting the second half started as one of the Floyd Central players, number 3, Brendan Evans, cramping up, and they've had to work on him pretty hard, and he's still walking stiff-legged off the field, so he's still having some problems with that cramp. But Pike Central will have it to start this second half. 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line as now Evans off the field and about ready for action, Charlie.
Yep, looks like they're going to get him down and stretch those legs out and get the fluid to him right now.
Yes.
Right now the biggest thing they can do is pump the fluid in him, isn't it?
Start for feeding them bananas.
Pike Central lines up, one wide out, split wide to the left, double slot. And this time they're going to hand it. Nope, going to keep it himself, and that's the quarterback, Hunt. Hunt takes off down the right side or left side. He gets down into Floyd Central territory across the 35, a big run.
Down to the 35 is where they're marking him. That's a 26-yard run by Hunt. And that was a well-designed play, Charlie. They had the slot line up on the left side, come in motion. They handed it to him. The line and everybody else come to the right like he was going to do the sweep, and he pulled it out and just took it back to the left side where everybody vacated.
Kind of a naked bootleg, as you
right,
so to speak.
Yes.
And again, slot each way, one wide out to the left. Hunt takes it himself, I believe. I think it was a low snap.
It was, bounced on the ground, and but the way that he picked it up and started running looked like that was the play call anyway, you know. And he's going to pick up, looks like,
at least 3.
Give him 3 on it.
So 2nd down and 7 coming up now for Pike Central. Pike Central up 21-6 now. We've got 11-19 to play here in the 3rd quarter. And the Hawks continuing to move the football on the ground.
Quickly down the field this time.
One wide out wide to the left, a slot each way. And there's a snap. He's going to hand it to the end around. And he's going to get forward progress out to about the 30, I believe. That was number 3, Matt Goff, on the carry.
And that's his first carry of the night, Charlie. That makes 7 different players rushing the football for Pike Central.
That's what you call running back by committee, isn't it?
It is.
So that'll make it 3rd down and 5, looks like, coming up for Pike Central. Ball just nose up to the 30-yard line.
4 down territory.
Oh, absolutely. And this time it'll be a double slot to the right, wide out to the left. Hunt gets in the shotgun, takes direct snap. Well, up the gut, and it's going to be
Hess.
A 1st down. Hess down at the 15-yard line.
Excuse me, it's Irix.
No, Irix. Yeah, you get
number
trouble.
6.
You get in trouble for that one.
Yes.
So 1st and 10, Pike Central.
And where are they marking
mark
it
at the 15?
At the 15-yard line. 17-yard run by Irix. He's got 38 yards on 3 carries and then the big 42-yard touchdown reception.
We're down to 10 minutes exactly to go here in this 3rd quarter. Double slot to the right, one wide out to the left. And it'll be handed up. No. Yeah, he handed off. Yeah,
yes.
He handed off. That was Hess on the carry.
That was Hess, and
gets a couple.
Gets a yard, according to the box over there they're giving him.
Let's see. We'll call it 2nd down and 9.
10 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown for Hess. Also has a 5-yard touchdown reception.
So 2nd and 9 coming up now for Pike Central. One wide out, split wide to the left. Split backs in the backfield, a slot to the left as well. And it'll be the direct snap. And he's got blockers in front of him. He's rolling down the field into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Touchdown for Isaac Thacker. Thacker takes it in from 18 yards out. And like we say, the momentum on the back of the Hawks now is 27-6. They lead it by 21, and they've taken time off the clock. 9 minutes, all that's left here in the third quarter. 3-minute drive.
And you can basically say that they've scored, if the extra point's good, that would make them 14 unanswered points.
Yes.
Without Floyd Central getting the ball, they had it with 14. Well, actually, Floyd Central didn't get the ball because they
that's right.
Fumbled it on the kickoff, and Pike Central got it.
So the field goal, extra point's good. It's 28-6, Pike Central. Now 9 minutes to play here in the third on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Hall Funeral Home has provided caring services since 1947, helping families honor the ones they love. With convenient parking and access, our facilities provide an affordable, comfortable place for friends and families, whether you need spacious accommodations or a more intimate setting. Hall Funeral Home's pre-planning services can shield loved ones from making decisions at a stressful time. For pre-planning or at your time of need, trust the caring professionals at Hall Funeral Home in Martin.
Yeah. I got to get that in tonight too, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
5 catches and progress. There's the kick is off. And Floyd Central picks it up. They've got a nice return going. He's breaking tackles. He's down across the 40. He's down to about the 33, 34-yard line. Looks like the 34. A great return for the Jaguars.
And that was Ethan Smith-Mills with the return.
A big return for Mills.
Well, that's a great field position to start the first offensive possession here for Floyd Central in the third quarter, and a chance to answer the touchdown that the Hawks put up.
Twins left, one wide out right. Shotgun formation. Slot to the left as well. Hager looking, snap, and he's going to hand it off to Whitaker. Whitaker trying to come to the outside, breaking tackles. Whitaker gets down to about the 24, 25. They're going to say the 25-yard line.
And that would be enough. With that, let's see. No, it'll be about a yard short. Give him 9 on that one.
So 2nd and 1 looks like coming up now for Floyd Central.
10 carries now for Whitaker, 36 yards.
And Whitaker coming back out. Cotton going in. Twins right, slot right. Hager in the shotgun. Takes it, and he's going to give it to Cotton. And Cotton has the first down. Picks up, about 3?
And takes a big shot, too. Yes, they're going to mark him down to the 22-yard line, so pick up a 3. Tough yards.
Yep.
28 yards on 6 carries now for Elijah Cotton.
And they're going to go to the bone now. Under center is Hager. And he's going to hand it off right up the middle. And
big man
going down the field.
Coleman running over people.
Yep. He's going to pick up, 7?
Looks like 6 giving him.
So 2nd down and 4 coming up now for Floyd Central. Hager under center again. Bone behind him. Takes a snap, hands it off to the big man again. He gets stood up. This time gets a couple. Hey, that's what you got to do to the big man. You got to get him up.
Well, and he's running with his shoulder pads up high. If he get down and run behind those pads, as big as he is, they ain't going to stop him like that.
Well, he's an offensive lineman that they've converted to a fullback for tonight.
Okay.
Wishbone. And they're handed off again. 2nd man through. Is that, I didn't see the numbers. Is that Cotton?
And
see, he's down to about the 5-yard line.
Don't think that's
Wasn't
Cotton.
Isaac Thacker? No,
Number
that was on the catch.
21, is that Boyd?
21
Boyd.
is Dalton Boyd.
Yes.
And they're going to hand it to the big man, Coleman.
Into
to
the end zone.
Touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run for the big man. Makes it 28-12. Now, do you go for the 2 here, or do you just go back to the kick for right now? Got a long way to go.
You do. And it looks like they're keeping their offensive unit on the field.
Of course, the big man ain't been able to stop him for 3 yards yet, though. See if Pike Central loads the box up in the middle there, try to stop him, because that's who they're going to give it to, I'm sure. Nope, I'm wrong. And did he get in?
That was Boyd, and nope.
Nope.
Come up short.
It's 28-12. Pike Central leading, 6:41 to play here in the third on IMSN.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Well, I'm used to it. I see you. And welcome back to Pike Central as Floyd Central answers the touchdown, fails on the 2-point conversion. It's 28-12 now. Pike Central with the lead as the big lineman converted to fullback tonight. Coleman takes it in from 5 yards out. Boyd was stopped short for the 2-point conversion, and Floyd Central getting ready to kick it off, Charlie.
I tell you, he's a load back there, isn't he?
He is. They might have found him a fullback.
Yes, sir.
You get a man like that running in that wishbone, let him soften that defensive lineup, and they give it to the scat backs.
Yep.
You might have something
You
there.
teach him to get those shoulder pads down a little bit lower, too. He's going to be a lot harder to handle.
Yes. 5'11", 260 pounds. That's a load.
Yep. We're going to get an onside kick here, maybe. No, it won't be a squib kick. Pike Central got it. And he'll go down at about the 35, looks like.
Well, they come up with a nice bounce. That was number 24, Teddy James, coming up with the football. And had 3 of his players in front of him. Instead of them turning around blocking, they was looking at him, and he got lit up a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He got a taste of it, that's for sure.
Just a freshman, he getting broke in on that one.
And we'll make a correction. I was told at halftime that no, Irix is just a freshman. I know it says sophomore here, but he is a freshman.
Yes.
Have it on good authority. And there's a snap, handoff up the middle, and there's
Thacker.
another big run. Thacker, he's going to pick up about 8.
Maybe 9 where they're going to mark him.
Yeah, they're going to give him 9. You're right.
46 yards on 7 carries now for Thacker, and he has the touchdown run.
Now, Pike Central just lining it up, running it. And I don't think you'll see anything different out of them unless Floyd Central makes a big run.
If it ain't broke,
Yeah,
ain't no use to
That's
fix
right.
it.
Well, both these coaches have been around the game a day or two.
Piling up the yardage, and that's what Coach Eric Ratliff likes to do. He likes to run the football.
And a double slot to the right side, and they're going to hand it off up the middle again. And there's another first down. That's number 11 on the carry, Isaiah Hess.
And he's going to pick up, looks like 5 yards. He's inching closer to that 100-yard game tonight now. He's got 11 carries, 80 yards, and he's responsible for 2 touchdowns. So might be packing another football home tonight.
Yep.
Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Network Player of the Game. He's looked like he might be out in front right now on that race.
I think you're right. Pike Central again, one wide out, wide right. And direct snap.
Thacker,
and he's going to get outside, going to pick up 4, maybe 5 yards. Probably 4. They may say he went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 47, so he'll pick up a 4.
2nd down and 6 coming up. But they didn't mark him out of bounds. Clock still running. 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only are they controlling the line of scrimmage, they are chewing the clock up right now.
You know, this is exactly what Eric drew up on the board before they started this game, what he wanted to happen.
Yes.
Hunt in the shotgun. There's motion, and Hunt's going to keep it himself. Hunt breaks a couple of tackles. He's got another 1st down.
Wow.
He's out to about the 36-yard line.
If he hadn't done the shoot string on that one, he would have been gone.
Yep.
And let's see, they've got him down
36.
to the 36, so pick up of 11.
Timeout. Floyd Central, 28-12. Pike Central leading, 4:33 to go here in the 3rd on the Intermountain Sports Network. It's
Appalachian Wireless is gearing up for smartphone season. Now we say out with the old and in with the new. That's right, during smartphone season when the latest and greatest smartphones are released, bring in your eligible smartphone device to Appalachian Wireless, trade in and upgrade to one of the hottest smartphones. Samsung fan? How about $100 off the brand new Samsung Galaxy S9? Just another reason why Appalachian Wireless proves better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless, an East Kentucky network company. 2-year agreement required.
question.
And we're back at Pike Central as Floyd Central was forced to call the timeout, Charlie, as Pike Central took the kickoff after the Jaguar touchdown and just driven it down the field, down to the 36-yard line. And Coach Hager was trying to, I don't know if he's giving his defense a break or trying to change the alignment, but he's got to do something.
Yep. Direct snap again.
Thacker,
and then Thacker I think he got a 1st down. I think he picked about 12 yards. So Isaac Thacker with a nice big run.
Going to pick up 11, look like.
It's enough for a 1st down, Pike Central.
Now Thacker, 61 yards. You got one back with 80 yards. One was 61, one was 46, and one was 38.
And 4 more that have carried the ball.
And 4 more that's carried the ball. One of those, Ferguson's, 24 yards with 2 carries.
They've utilized every back they've got here tonight.
Well, it makes it tough on defense. You can't key in on one person.
Right. One wide out, wide right. And again, this time handed off up the middle, and there's another big run up the middle. And tripped up was Isaac Thacker, wasn't it?
No.
Nope.
Irix.
6. Irix, my fault.
And he's going to come up with 6 yards, look like.
And he got tripped up, or he'd had more as well.
Irix, 44 carries on, 44 yards on 4 carries. Then he has the 1 catch for 42-yard touchdown.
Not bad for a freshman.
No. Working him into the lineup. 5 touches, 86 yards and a touchdown. Any coach would take that, I'm sure.
Yep.
And what's so beautiful about that is Papa Ken takes every bit of credit for that.
Oh, absolutely. Guarantee it. In the shotgun again. There's a direct snap. Thacker. He's got the 1st down and more. Cuts back inside. He's going to pick up a bunch, Larry. We're going to get him out of bounds down inside the 10, maybe the 6.
Let's see if I can tell where they're marking it at.
What I'm looking for here. That's inside the 5, isn't it?
That's down to about the 4, looks like.
So 1st and goal, Pike Central. 2:55 to play here in the 3rd quarter. They lead it 28-12. And I don't think they're in any hurry here.
No, used to be.
Nope. And they're going to get back in the shotgun. Double tight, slot right. And direct snap up the middle. And where does he get to? The 1. That's 11 on the carry, Isaiah Hess. Looks like that's the one they're marking him at, isn't it?
1 yard line. You're right.
Help if I use the other end of binoculars, wouldn't it? Yep, at the 1, 2nd and goal.
84 yards on the ground now for Hess. 5-yard reception, so he's approaching 100 total yards.
And there's the quarterback, and he is in for the touchdown. A 1-yard plunge for Tyler Hunt. And Pike Central goes up 28-12. They've answered both times that Floyd Central has scored immediately.
Well, you take away after they scored with 19 seconds left in the first half, and then on the kickoff, Floyd Central fumbled it, and Pike Central picked it up, run a couple plays, and then went into halftime. So you throw that drive out, they've scored on their last 3 drives. They've had the football.
Kick is up, and it is good. 34-12, Pike Central with 1:49 to go here in the third. And 35-12, I'm sorry, I had it up there, my bad. And we'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Gearhart Broadband can help. We've got the business-grade services you need for less, with the fastest small business internet speeds available today. The peace of mind that comes with a 24-hour Microtech local customer support hotline, and our commitment to grow when you do, with a scalability that's both fast and flexible on our reliable network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit imctv.com today.
Stop them now.
No, this is over now.
Go.
There's the kick, and Floyd Central will get it by a big lineman up front, grabs it and falls down. Nice play. It'll give him great field position at about the 47-yard line. Brady Jones falls on it. I mean, Floyd Central's got excellent field position here, Larry, at 58.
Well, the last time I had the big return by Smith Mills all the way down to the 33-yard line of Pike Central, so not as good as that, but 48, starting on your own 48 is good field position.
That's short field, isn't
it? That's a half, you know, you just have to drive a half a field more or less.
Whistle. What we got here?
Don't know.
Don't know either.
Well, you got a flag back here in the back.
Oh, okay.
Maybe delay a game?
I don't think the play clock's working. It's been stuck on 16. Well, I don't know. It's been running some, hasn't it? No flag.
We're going to pick it up. Okay, probably what he threw it for. Now the back judge looks like he was recounting the players. He threw it, thought there was 12 players on the field. After Whitehead talked to him, I seen him out there with his finger counting the players. So a little miscalculation.
Things like that happen.
Yes, it does.
In the shotgun, Hager. Twins to the left. And Hager going to try to run it himself. He's got a line and got blockers. Hager with a nice pickup, gets run out of bounds at the 38-yard line of Pike Central. So a first down for the Jaguars.
Pickup of 14 for Hager. He had only carried it one other time tonight for no gain. Haven't seen a sack in this game. Of course, they've only been 7 pass attempts combined by both teams.
Twins right, one wide out left, slot to the left as well. Hager in the shotgun. Here's motion coming across. Hager going to hand it off a little cross buck, and the Pike Central blows it up, and they make the tackle for a loss on the play.
Whitaker. They seen that one coming, didn't they? I think they're going to mark it back up and give him forward progress up.
Nope.
Yep, yard loss. You're right.
Yard loss, 2nd and 11. Now, Pike Central done some film study, with this one.
Well, Whitaker is their main running back. We've seen him a couple times.
Yes.
Once this year and 2 or 3 times last year, and he was one carrying the payload.
Slotting the wide out each way for Hager, and we've got a whistle.
Timeout,
Pike Central. 54 seconds to go here in the third. It's 35-12 Pike Central on the Intermountain Sports Network.
This summer, you need to enjoy family time. Don't worry about things like this happening. Stand out from the pack. Choose a local security company that cares. Get Microtech. Take advantage of our new summer specials. Check this out. Get a basic wireless security system with not one, but 2 cameras for only $39.95 per month, plus 6 months free monitoring. Wow! All new sign-ups are entered to win a 55-inch Samsung QLED TV. With Microtech, families matter.
Who scored the last?
And we're back at Pike Central. 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. 35-12. Pike Central with the lead. Floyd
Hager
Central
hands it
has
off to the end around. And Crace will go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Or
31.
29? 31, okay.
31. So we're going to give him a pickup of 9 on that one.
So we got third and what, 3 to go?
3rd and 3.
Of course, 4 down territory for Floyd Central here too. Trips to the left, 1 wide out right, empty backfield. Here comes the end around, and it's going to be Hager keeping it himself. Hager has the first down inside the 25 for Floyd Central.
Going to pick up 8, looks like, which will be a first down.
So Floyd Central moving the ball here in the second half. We got 40 seconds left in the third. Floyd Central again, the empty back. Well, they're going to go with the twins left, slot left, 1 wide out right. Hager in the shotgun. Manned around, and they're going to hand it back up the middle. And
again, the little crossbuck, and he was waiting for Whitaker as he's going to pick up maybe 3.
Yep, looks like he's going to get 3 yards, so second down and 7.
Held him well in check tonight, Charlie. That's 12 carries for only 38 yards.
One of the few games you'll hear both teams making the same chant, go Central.
You're right.
Here's the snap, there's the end around, and that one gets blown. He's going to lose yardage on that one.
That's Boyd, and he's going to lose the 3 yards that Whitaker gained. He's going to lose it back, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 10 now.
Pike Central had that one sniffed out. And it looks like we've got a time. Oh, it's the end of the third quarter. 35-12, Pike Central. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
22.
Hall Funeral Home has provided caring services since 1947, helping families honor the ones they love. With convenient parking and access, our facilities provide an affordable, comfortable place for friends and families, whether you need spacious accommodations or a more intimate setting. Hall Funeral Home's pre-planning services can shield loved ones from making decisions at a stressful time. For pre-planning or at your time of need, trust the caring professionals at Hall Funeral Home in Martin.
Every time Floyd Central scores, though, they're losing. And we're back ready for fourth quarter action as Floyd Central is driving the football, have it down 2nd and 10. I thought that should have been 3rd and 10, Charlie.
I thought it should have been 2.
You had the Whitaker carried it for 3 yards, and then Boyd lost the 3, so they should be 3rd.
Yep.
They got 2 on the box.
I don't know if
Floyd Central trails.
He's correcting them right now. I see him holding up 3 fingers.
Okay. Floyd Central trails 35-12, so they really need the points on this drive. Put a good drive together, started on their own 48-yard line. Like I said, they've got it down to the, looks like the 23-yard line. And
do we have a flag? We're just talking about the box.
I think they're talking about the box.
And the official's trying to figure it out. You know, I think one of them thinks it's still 2nd down. Everybody else thinks it's 3rd. Yep. What are they going to call it?
3rd down. That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, you're right. And they've got it straightened out now. We're ready to go back to play. So 3rd and 10 coming up now for Floyd Central. Hager back to throw. Pike Central putting a rush on, and that one is, did he catch it? No, incomplete. Nearly picked off, though, by 21 Morrow. And he'll bring up 4th and 10. And, of course, Floyd Central has to go for it here.
Yeah, no choice.
I think they have to, I don't know that there's any spot on the field that's not 4-down territory for them now.
Yeah, you're right, because not only are they fighting the defense of Pike Central, the clock is their enemy now
Yes.
also.
Trips left, one wide out right. Hager in an empty backfield. Back to throw, rolling out, looking, throwing on the run. It is picked off. And did he step out of bounds? No, evidently not. And Pike Central will have it at the 42-yard line, I believe. Who was that on the pick?
I think that was Ferguson, number 22. But I'm not sure because he caught it, come up their sideline, and run right into the bench when he went out of bounds. So, but I think it's 22 Ferguson with the pick. The old tip drill that time, Charlie.
Yep.
Of course, it was 4th down, but he returned it out to the 39-yard line. The ball was on the 23. They would have taken over there, but a little better field position on the return.
Yep.
And that's the second turnover for Floyd Central. They had the fumble earlier on the kickoff.
And direct snap. Thacker out across the 45 to about the 47. Isaac Thacker, the big senior, is picking up some yardage, isn't he?
He has, and one thing that we've not seen here in the second half, Charlie might not want to mention it, but I will anyway. We had 7 flags thrown total in the first half. We haven't had one thrown. We haven't had one, but it was picked up. So we've not had no accepted penalties here in the second half.
Right. 3rd and what, a long 2 or a short 3? 3rd and 3.
And who was on that carry?
Thacker. One wide out wide to the left. Hunt in the shotgun. Direct snap again to Thacker. Thacker tiptoes his way to the outside, gets the first down. Down to about the 46-yard line, looks like. I tell you, Pike Central, they're picking it up pretty good chunks.
They're going to mark him right
at the 45.
Well, now they're backing up 46. Pick up a 7. So when Thacker is in the receives the snap, is that called the wild bird?
Well, no,
or the wild hawk?
They're both in the shotgun, standing side by side, and they just direct snap it to him, to the running back, instead of to the quarterback.
Right. Most time when the running back's back there, it's called the wildcat.
Well, yeah, but if you got that's when he's not back there with the quarterback, though.
Right.
Hunt. And again, they're going to stack it directly to Thacker, and Thacker with some blockers in front cuts back another first down. Inside the 25, call it the 23-yard line.
33.
33, sorry. Pike Central just picking it up in chunks now.
12 yards. That puts Thacker over 100 yards now, Charlie. 102 yards on 13 carries. He's taken over the yardage lead from Hayes. Hayes has 12 carries for 84 yards.
So 1st and 10 now, Pike Central. 10 minutes to go here in this football game. Pike Central in charge right now. Now they're going to the, look like a split back shotgun. And hands it up middle, and it's a good pickup of about 5 yards, looks like. Is that Hess this time? Let's see. Yep,
yes.
Isaiah Hess.
Going to give him 5, you're right. 89 yards.
We may see 200-yard rushers here tonight, Larry.
Well, good chance of it. He only needs 11 more. And him and Thacker both with 13 carries each. So between the two of them, you got 26 carries and 191 yards.
Again,
and 2 touchdowns.
Again, the split backfield. Hunt in the shotgun. And direct snap to Thacker. Thacker cuts back, and he's
touchdown.
Gone. Touchdown for Thacker. And that is a, 28-yard run.
28 yards.
And it's 41-12 Pike Central. And the Hawks just may have put it away right there.
Well, they're just wearing Floyd Central down now, as like you said, the end of that drive, they was getting it 8 and 10, 12 yards out of lick. That defense of the Jaguars has been on the field for a long time tonight.
Yes, it has. Kick is up. Good. 42-12. Pike Central up by 30 with 9 minutes to play on the Intermountain Sports Network.
You've got enough to worry about. So keep your Wi-Fi worry-free with our Meshify managed Wi-Fi from Gearhart Broadband. A Gearhart technician maps signal strength throughout your home. Then we install Meshify Wi-Fi extenders at key locations to deliver strong Wi-Fi that keeps all your devices running smooth. With no dead zones, relax with worry-free Wi-Fi. Available now from your friends at Gearhart Broadband. Call or click to learn more.
Kicked down, picked up at the 40 by Floyd Central, and again another big run. Floyd Central, they ride him down at the 35-yard line. Who was that with the carry? That's the big man. Let me see who he is. Give me a number.
25, maybe?
Let's see.
Sebastian Tackett?
No,
yes. Yeah, right here.
I thought it was 11 coming over there here. Maybe not. (42-12), but Floyd Central got it. Great field position this time, Larry.
33-yard line.
Yep.
That's 2 times Smith Mills on his return. They stopped him on the 33. So that's 2 times. But Floyd Central is not able to stop the Hawks. They score, but Pike Central just puts it back into the end zone.
There's the bone. They're going to hand it off. And Cotton has, thought he had one man to beat, but he gets brought down inside the 20 for another big first down, though. We'll say it's the 18.
15-yard run.
8:45 now to go in the contest.
Cotton, their leading ground gainer now. He's got 43 yards on 7 carries.
Back to the bone. Hager under center. Takes it, and this time it's Whitaker. And Whitaker breaks a couple tackles. He's going to pick up about 8 or 9 yards. No, I thought he got better than that. We're going to give him, 5?
Looks like 5. Ball at about the 13-yard line.
Full house, wishbone backfield again. And this time we're going to give it to 21. Boyd, yep.
And he's got the first down and down to, looks like maybe the 5-yard line, Charlie. So he's going to pick up 8 yards on that one.
$7:40 now to go here in the ball game. Clock ticking away. Back to the bone. And we've got false start maybe. Nope, offsides.
Pike Central. So that's going to move it down inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line.
So 1st and goal now.
5 penalties called against Pike Central for a total of 35 yards.
Again to the wishbone. And Hager hands it off, and there's a touchdown. Dalton Boyd on the carry. 42-18 now.
Boyd, 6 carries, 23 yards, and the 4-yard touchdown run. Now, I'm sure that they'll go for the 2-point conversion.
They will. Hager under center. Gives it up, and cuts back now. Coming back, that Whitaker with it. And Whitaker keeps breaking tackles, but a bunch of Hawks finally wrestle him down. Took a bunch of them to get him down, though.
A flog,
yeah. He got flogged, you're saying. Got a score for you, Larry. 48-8, Belfry over Sheldon Clark. Another big district win for the Pirates. So it looks
well,
like
we expected that one
yes.
On that one, and we'll just keep it here as Floyd Central will get ready to kick the football off as it's now 42-18 in favor of Pike Central, and let everyone know that the replay for this game tonight can be seen tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock on WPRG TV 5 and HD 105, also WPRG.com, WPRG TV YouTube page, and also Facebook page. And that's at 10 o'clock in the morning. So tune in to one of those platforms and see this exciting game. It's been a very entertaining game here tonight.
And we're about ready for the kickoff here. 7:11 to go.
Quarterback Hager is doing the kickoff duties. He's looking to the sideline, holding his arms out like, what do you want me to do?
I'm sure we're going to have an onside kick here, I would think.
Well, Pike Central was expecting it because you got all the hands team up here up close. There it is, and they
Pike
just
Central
fall on it.
Doing a good job. Who is that?
I think it was 81.
Okay. It was. Let's see, 81 is Brady Wood. Brady's a starting DB for them out there, senior.
And that was going to be at the 48. The exact same spot they took over on the last drive on the 48 on an outside kick attempt. See if the results are the same. If it is, they're going to drive it down, put it in the end zone, take about 3 or 4 minutes off the clock.
Yep, you're right. One wide out, split wide right, slot right. Split backs in the backfield. Direct snap again to Thacker. And Thacker bounces back.
Got room.
Yep, got plenty of room down the sideline.
One man to beat.
Cuts down in the middle. He may be gone. One man to catch him. And touchdown, Pike Central. So 52-yard run for Isaac Thacker. And that may have moved him into the lead.
And number 69, Nate Roberts, had the pancake block on the one man that had a chance to beat him, and he put him on his back. I mean, that was devastating.
Saw a buddy of mine had a picture of a high school coach the other day, wearing a holster on the sideline. He was an offensive line coach.
Right.
And he had a bottle of syrup in that holster, and if they got a pancake block, he'd run there and give him a shot of syrup.
Well, no, he'd have had the whole bottle on that one.
Yeah, he'd have got at least double shot, wouldn't
he? Yes, he would have.
Extra points good. It's 49-13, Pike Central with 6:55 to play on the Intermountain Sports Network. 49-18.
Whether you're looking for a new garage door or just need repairs, Overhead Door stands for excellence. With a complete line of garage doors and openers, plus expert service you can trust. Beautifully designed, beautifully crafted, trusted for more than 90 years. Always look for the Overhead Door logo to be sure you're getting the genuine, the original Overhead Door.
Pike Central set to kick it away, and well, they'll take the ball coming back against the grain.
That's Boyd, I think.
Boyd, yeah, and he's going to get out to about the 32. So
the kick was headed out of bounds. If he'd have let it go out of bounds, they would have got it at the 35.
Right.
So not too much, 3 yards difference in the field position. Either that or could have forced him to re-kick.
So do we see Floyd Central start throwing, or are they just going to run the wishbone and go home?
Well, you know, the passing game's really not their forte. They can pass it. You know, they've attempted 6 passes, only completed 2 for 13 yards and had the interception. So I look for them just keep it on the ground.
There comes the wishbone. 6:47 to play, 49-8, Pike Central.
You've got the new fullback in there, and the wishbone's been working. So you know you work and work on it and look forward to next week.
Yep. We got on the carry.
Pick up a 2. That was Boyd.
Boyd, yep. Second down and 8. Clock running down to 6:20 to play here in the ball game. In the wishbone again. Hager will go under center. Hager again hands it off. Second man through, and it's a nice run for Whitaker this time. He'll get out to the 42-yard line.
Pick up a 5.
Brings up 3rd and 1 now for Floyd Central.
Actually pick up a 7.
Yep.
Where they're marking it. Whitaker now with 50 yards on 14 carries.
Wishbone formation again. Hager under center. And they're going to hand it off up the middle. Looks like, is that the big guy?
Coleman. He's going to be right at the first down marker. They're giving them pointing for the first down, so give it to him. If it's close in this kind of game, it's first down.
You think those linemen block harder for one of their own back there?
Maybe.
Yeah, you never know.
He's got 16 yards on 5 carries and a touchdown. I'd say that's a pretty nice debut, and I've watched him. He's got some nice blocks on the lead block.
Yeah, he
too.
has. And let's see. They're going to give him good forward progress on that.
That was Boyd again.
Boyd on the carry?
Yes. We'll give him 3, looks like, on it.
2nd down and 7. And looks like we're going to make Isaac Thacker the Attorney John Earl Hunt Intermountain Sports Player of the game, Larry.
I think that would be a good choice. 15 carries, 182 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And the last 2 times that he's touched the ball here in this 4th quarter, he's went 80 yards and 2 touchdowns.
It's pretty impressive. Now they're going to the spread. Under center, twins, or one wide out each way. And now they're going to try to run a little student body out of it.
Boyd coming around.
And Boyd knocked out of bounds, but not till after he gets a first down.
And that's going to be a pickup of 12 yards for Boyd. Moves him up to 40 yards on the night on 9 carries.
So 4:23 to play here in the ball game. Big lead for Pike Central, 49-18. So the only thing left to decide here is the final score, Larry.
You're exactly right.
Slot and a wing to each side for inverted wishbone, I guess we'll call it, for Floyd Central. And they're going to hand it up the middle of the big man. I'm telling you, he's just rumbling. Coleman will get pretty good yardage on that.
Let's see, they're going to mark him the 38, going to pick up 5.
2nd and 5.
And not only did he pick up 5, he dished out a few bruises.
Yes.
Along the way.
So 2nd down and 5. Inverted bone. Hager. There's motion. Gonna hand it to the big
Coleman.
Oh, rumbling
the
down the
man
field.
up the
and
middle.
Inside the 10.
Wow.
3:34 to play, and the big man getting some reward for changing numbers, getting in the backfield.
They're going to mark him. Where are they marking him, Charlie?
Looks like the 9, maybe. Is that right?
Yeah, 9-yard line. 24-yard burst up the middle for them. He showed some speed, Charlie.
Yeah, he did. First
Give it to him again.
Wow, yeah, reward him. And, yep, this time Hager pulls it out, throws it, and did he get in? Wait. Touchdown, that was 21. Boyd on the catch. 49-24, 3:07 to play here in the ball game. Floyd Central able to get on the scoreboard again.
And that fake handoff there was number 68 in the backfield, I think it was, wasn't it? I don't think that was number 44 in there. Don't think that was Coleman.
It's not now. Coleman may be winded.
What are you saying?
Yeah. And in for the 2-point conversion was Josh Whitaker. 49-26, if they got it up there already. With 3:07 to play, Pike Central leading it on the Intermountain Sports Network.
What's left?
3:07.
John Earl Hunt has over 30 years experience representing disabled people.
I'm John Earl Hunt, and I've dedicated my legal career to helping people who are unable to help themselves. If you're unable to work because of job shutdown or because of physical or mental problems, please call me or come in and see me so that we can discuss your just legal options. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
And we're back here at Pike Central, 49-26, as the Jaguars score on a touchdown pass from Hager to Boyd, and now here's the kickoff, and it's taken at about the 20-yard line. Coming up the sideline, that's Matt Goff, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds about the 37-yard line of Pike Central. .259, it's all that's left in this one. Pike Central with the big lead of 23 points. Look for them to do what they've done all night to keep it on the ground. A lot of the clean jerseys in there. Looks like you're getting some of the substitutes in for this final drive, or maybe the final drive. And they break the huddle. Looks like Hunt still in at the quarterback position. And here's Thacker with the snap, and he takes it and is going to get up to about the 39-yard line, pick up 2. Just adding to his impressive totals here tonight, 184 yards for Thacker on 16 carries. He has 3 touchdowns, runs of 18, 28, and 52, and Thacker has been picked as the Intermountain Sports Attorney John Earl Hunt Player of the Game. Pike Central back to the line of scrimmage, play clock down to 2. They snap it. Here's Hunt with it, straight up the middle, out to the 45-yard line, pick up a 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Hunt now has carried the ball 8 times for 52 yards. He has a 1-yard touchdown run. Pike Central's offense a little unique as they line Thacker and Hunt both up side by side in the shotgun position, and the center will snap it to either one of the two. This time offset eye and hits hand up the middle. It's going to come up about a yard short of the first down, and that is Hess with the carry. Going to pick up 2. Hess with 91 yards tonight on the ground on 14 carries, and he has a 1-yard touchdown run. Also, Hess with a 5-yard touchdown reception, so Isaiah Hess with 2 touchdowns tonight of his own. 4th and 1, ball at the 48-yard line. The Hawks will be going for it. Thacker and Hunt side by side in the shotgun. And Hunt's going to call a timeout as the play clock was down to 0, so to keep from having a delay of game called, he had to call a timeout. We'll stay right here with us. Again, we'd like to thank everyone for tuning in to us tonight. Listeners to us on WXLR 104.9. And like to let everyone know that this game is possible tonight because of our fine sponsors, Appalachian Wireless, Hall Funeral Home, Intermountain Cable, Coalfields Telephone, Microtech, Internet and Security, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, and attorney John Earl Hunt. Those folks travel with us, stay with us pretty well every week, and we really appreciate them making all this possible. And also would like to let everyone know again that tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105, WPRG.com, WPRG TV YouTube page and Facebook page, you can see the replay of this game. And here is a bad snap on the ground, and Floyd Central comes up with it. Of course, that was 4th down anyway. That was number 8, Jordan Akers, with the recovery for the Jaguars. So Thacker couldn't handle the snap. It's a low snap. Jaguars will take over on Pike Central's 45-yard line. Only 49 seconds left in this one, so it's just a matter of what the final score is going to be. It's 49-26 at the time in favor of Floyd Central. Hager in the shotgun. He takes it, looking back to throw, and wings it down the field into the middle field, wide open, and not able to pull it in is Cotton. He was wide open, but pass was a little bit behind him. He looked up, tried to reach in behind him to get it, wasn't able to control it. So it goes as an incomplete pass. Hager now 3 of 8 tonight. He has 2 touchdowns. A 9-yard toss to Boyd and a 10-yard toss to Mills. Has thrown 1 interception. Hager takes the snap, looking to throw, comes to the sideline, throws up, and nice catch that time, staying in bounds, and that's number 6, Preston Crace with the catch. And that was a 12-yard reception, and again, pass no good. Flag comes in, probably going to get a late hit on the quarterback. And that's exactly what it is, as Pike Central hit Hager after he had already released the football. So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And that's going to move it down to the 18-yard line of Pike Central, 1st and 10. 32 seconds left here in the ball game. 49-26. Pike Central with the big lead. Here's Hager, takes the snap. It's low. He digs it out, throws it across the middle. This time Cotton is able to corral it, and he's going to get down to the 10-yard line. So that's going to be a pickup of, well, they'll give it 8 yards. And here again, into the end zone. And that was Boyd with the touchdown reception. 9-yard reception for Boyd. Again, he's had 2 9-yard receptions. Both of them went for a touchdown. (49-32). Pike Central Floyd Central will go for the 2-point conversion, but Pike Central was trying to run some new players on the field and forced to call a timeout with only 9 seconds left. So we'll stay right here with it and let everyone know that, again, tonight's Intermountain Sports, Attorney John Earl Hunt, player of the game, Isaiah Thacker of Pike Central, as Thacker had a big game tonight, had 16 carries, 184 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Most of that damage coming into the second half. He had an 18-yard touchdown run in the first half, and on consecutive carries, he had a 28-yard and a 52-yard touchdown run. So he will be rewarded the football from Attorney John Earl Hunt, Intermountain Sports Network. And now we're getting lined out as Floyd Central comes out, lines up for the 2-point conversion. And here's Hager. He's looking to throw, throws it in the end zone, and it is no good as Cotton couldn't hang on to it. So we'll have 9.6 seconds left when both teams line up for the kickoff. Score now 49-32. Only 9 seconds left, so Floyd Central will definitely try the onside kick. I'd like to encourage everyone tomorrow to tune in on WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105, and you can see live football UPike, and Warner College will be in town to play UPike, and that will be delivered to you a live telecast on WPRG Channel 5 and HD 105. 10 o'clock in the morning, watch the replay of this one. Get some live action at 1:30, and then tune in later in the day on the radio and get some live action as UK as onside kick successfully recovered by Pike Central. That was number 81, Brady Wood, with the recovery. And, well, evidently we had a penalty or something on offsides, and they're going to move it back to the 35 and do it again. Notice no time coming off the clock. Couldn't figure that one out. And then we see why, as it was offsides Floyd Central. So now Hager try this one from the 35-yard line. Pike Central's front line could move up another 5 yards if they wanted to. And we'll see now the white hat gives the signal for the kick, and here it comes. And again, well, the ball was knocked loose as Brady Woods went up to get it, but Pike Central recovered it. Looks like maybe 23 coming off the bottom of the pile. Aaron Sloan, so no time off the clock. Pike Central will have to come out and take one kneel down. And this game will be over. Pike Central will be 1-0 in the district, and Floyd Central will drop to 0-1, as this is the first district game for either one of these teams this year. And Wood under center, takes a knee, and this one is history, folks. 49-32. Floyd Central comes to the Hawks' Nest, and they'll be leaving with a W as Pike Central comes back from a 55-0 loss last week at Letcher Central and comes away with the 49-32 win tonight. So we'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some final stats and comments as you're in the Mountain Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless is gearing up for smartphone season. And we say out with the old and in with the new. That's right, during smartphone season, when the latest and greatest smartphones are released, bring in your eligible smartphone device to Appalachian Wireless, trade in and upgrade to one of the hottest smartphones. Samsung fan? How about $100 off the brand new Samsung Galaxy S9? Just another reason why Appalachian Wireless proves better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless, an East Kentucky network company. 2-year agreement required.
At times like these, a small business has to work smart to make it. Gearhart Broadband can help. We've got the business-grade services you need for less, with the fastest small business internet speeds available today. The peace of mind that comes with a 24-hour Microtech local customer support hotline. And our commitment to grow when you do, with a scalability that's both fast and flexible on our reliable network. Make the smart choice. Call or visit imctv.com today.
And welcome back to Pike Central. We have a final. It is 49-32, Pike Central over Floyd Central. So first we'll go over some numbers for Floyd Central. In the running game, Whitaker had 14 carries for 50 yards. Crace 2 carries for 13 yards. Hager carried 2 times for 22 yards. Boyd, 9 carries, 40 yards, had a 4-yard touchdown run. Cotton carried it 7 times for 43 yards. And Coleman with 7 carries, 45 yards, and he had a 5-yard touchdown run. In the passing game, Hager was 6 of 11 for 46 yards, had 2 touchdown passes and 1 interception. Receiving, Crace 1 catch for 12 yards. Smith Mills had 2 catches for 13 yards. He had a 10-yard touchdown reception. Boyd, 2 catches, 18 yards. Both his went for touchdowns. He had 2 9-yard touchdown receptions, and Cotton 1 catch for 12 yards. Floyd Central was penalized 3 times for 30 yards. They had 2 turnovers, had a 1 fumble on a kickoff and the interception by Hager. Now for Pike Central. Young carried it 3 times for 16 yards. Hunt had 8 carries, 52 yards, had a 1-yard touchdown run. Irix carried it 4 times for 44 yards. Ferguson 2 carries for 24 yards. Hess with 14 carries, 91 yards, and he had a 1-yard touchdown run. But the big man tonight on the ground for the Hawks is Thacker, as Thacker carried it 16 times, 184 yards, had 3 touchdowns, touchdown runs of 18, 28, and 52 yards. So the Intermountain Sports Network, Attorney John Earl Hunt, player of the game, is Thacker from Pike Central. That is Isaiah Thacker. And in the passing game, Hunt was 3 of 3 for 51 yards, had 2 touchdowns, 1 5-yarder and 1 52-yarder. Hess with 1 touchdown catch for 5 yards. Irix 1 for 42, and Morrow 1 catch for 4. Pike Central was penalized 5 times for 35 yards. So team numbers, Pike Central run it 48 times for 413 yards and 5 touchdowns. 3 of 3 in the passing game, 51 yards and 2 touchdowns. So they had 464 total yards tonight with 7 touchdowns. Floyd Central, 42 rushing attempts for 213 yards. They had 2 touchdowns and the fumble. And in the passing game, 6 of 11, 46 yards, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. So total yards for Floyd Central, 259. So again, tonight's final score is 49-32, Pike Central over Floyd Central.
Give you some scores as we close out the game. Pikeville was trailing Point Pleasant 28-27 in the third last we heard. Paintsville was up 14-6 with 8 left over Lawrence County, and Hazard 44-12 over Prestonsburg so far. And Larry, looks like that'll wrap it up for us here from Pike Central. Again, 49-32, your final. Pike Central with the win. That'll wrap it up for us. So for Alex back at the radio station, Mark on camera, for my partner Larry Cecil, this is Charlie Pinson. We'll see you tomorrow on the Intermountain Sports Network.
John Earl Hunt has over 30 years experience representing disabled people.
I'm John Earl Hunt, and I've dedicated my legal career to helping people who are unable to help themselves. If you're unable to work because your job shut down or because of physical or mental problems, please call me or come in and see me so that we can discuss your just legal options. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.